What's going on, guys? KoopaCon here, and I am back with the first mission in Psychopath's Mandatory Happiness. We're continuing, or rather, I'm continuing recording from the first video, so all of this is running together. Let's just jump right in and hopefully actually get into some action. As my hue worsened, I had sunk farther into the abyss. I hated, yet yearned for Tokyo, the city that had taken her from me. How ironic that it took me in as a detective. Right? But moreover, my first case wasn't in Tokyo. Weird. The hell is that? Sato Marine City, my hometown. Who would have ever thought I'd come back here so soon? That's a rural area? Jesus. Big ass rural town. Okay. Sato Marine City. Yeah, sure. A floating dome-like city wedged between the mainland Sato and the Noto Peninsula, often referred to as the Metro Paradise. Oh, and that's the tower in the middle. So, okay, interesting. So is this where most of it's gonna take place then, I would imagine? It once had been a bright future as a mining base for methane hydrate, but now it's nothing more than a desolate mining town destined to perish. Okay, so I pictured farming, but it's a rural mining facility. With the widespread usage of drones and the northern region became... With the widespread usage of drones, the northern region became an unmanned granary. Likewise, as mining became automated, people began leaving Sato Marine City. Okay, so they're automating it now and people don't have jobs anymore? The decline in population had already begun when I was a kid. Those in the suburbs left first. As a result, the abandoned district grew. Interesting. Yukari and I had grown up in this dying city as neighbors. We often looked out of our windows together, gazing at the streets that spread towards the city's glowing center. So there's gotta be stuff in the center still, right? It can't just be completely abandoned. However, I think we always knew that behind all the bright lights laid a vast expanse of ruins, which was always inching closer. Returning home on your first case, huh? Strange turn of events, isn't it? However, thanks to that, I may already be of use since I'm pretty familiar with the city. True. That's very true. That's the spirit. If you have a keen nose, you'll be fine. Yeah, hunting dogs make sense now. Okay, right on. A few hours... God damn it. The incident had been caused by some dumb kid. With that being said, we couldn't just leave him be. It was a kidnapping after all. So is this how this is going to work? We're going to get mission briefings after we already start. The missing person is... Sure. Her parents claim she has not returned home since last night. Maybe this is connected. The girl shown on the monitor was quite pretty. Cute face and round clear eyes, age 16. Seems like she was attending high school in Tokyo. Interesting. If she's not a latent criminal like us, maybe it's because she's just around the age when kids start fooling around, don't you think? Unlike you, her psychopath has a clear color. However, there's something that seems suspicious. Suspicious? Take a look at this. The picture in the monitor changed. It was from a street camera and showed her smiling. Smiling at some kid, but only the back of his head was visible. It seemed like they were going into an automated taxi together. We don't know his identity yet. They seem to be on good terms. Just look at her face. What a nice smile. Doesn't she look like she's just met an old friend? Or her boyfriend, I mean... I thought that too. I think the two are old friends. Maybe they knew each other from middle school. Why do you think so? There's evidence to back it up. She found it when analyzing the footage from the street cameras, but by analyzing and extracting footage from the street cameras and scanners, finding these high school students was going to be a breeze. All we had to do was follow their tracks. As expected, there wasn't a clear shot of the suspect's face, but the conversation between the two could be heard clearly. They were bickering about something, which is weird because that picture doesn't match an argument. Thanks for coming today. I didn't expect you to come at such short notice, but I had a good time. Huh? What? Wait. Aren't you still having a good time? Oh, I know where this is going. I have to go. I have a curfew. Huh? What do you mean, curfew? Don't you live by yourself in Tokyo? My AI secretary keeps a log. My curfew is 7 p.m. Any later and my family will be notified. Pretty soon my mom will call me. Are they that stupid? Do they really have such little faith in their daughter? If so, they should never let you have moved to Tokyo in the first place. Hey, I'm in Tokyo for school. My parents were only thinking about my future. Okay, that makes sense. That definitely makes a lot more sense. So, what about me? Are you just going to leave me behind? Come with me. Let's go back to the same high school again. So he's trying to take her home? Suddenly, it seemed like her cell phone started ringing. It's my mom, sorry, but I really have to go. Hey, wait, what are you doing? What the hell? The male suspect grabbed her cell phone and shoved his own cell in her face. The moment she saw it, her face froze. Who the hell is that? The hollow image projected from his phone was of the girl in her middle school uniform. She was asleep, hunched over on her desk, and her skirt was all wrinkled. When did you take this hollow? What the fuck, dude? Isn't it cute? That's you back when that's really fucking creepy, dude. Snapped it in 3D HD so it's crystal clear no matter what angle you view it from. Oh my god. I'll send this to all of your friends from your cell. Stop, delete it now. She desperately lunged for the phone. The male suspect ran away, taunting her. Then they both vanished from the camera's street view. So down like an alley or something, maybe? That was all the evidence we could retrieve. Man, for living in a high-tech society, you guys suck.
今のホロに映ってた制服、なんだか見覚えがあるな。
That uniform in the hollow. I feel like I've seen it before. Oh, you should be able to recognize the school. What's this? Does Taku have a schoolgirl girl fetish? Dude, why? Immediately, just right off the bat, creepy. It's not like that. That uniform in the hollow image is of... What school is it from? Okay. It appears to be from a local middle school. Sato Marine City, so then it must be in that methane hydrate mining sector, right? You're well informed. You can tell that specific uniform is from a middle school? What a maniac. No, that's not it. Sato Marine City is my hometown. Good cover, dude. Good cover. Hometown. Now, that is a piece of information missing from my memories. Without any of her memories, she probably felt a bit empty not knowing where her hometown was, but she didn't seem despondent and questioned the other chick instead. Cool. So is it possible that the suspect attended the same middle school as Shiori in Sato Marine City? Isn't that correct, Inspector? That is right. Oh, thank you for pointing out the obvious. Were either of them seen after this footage was taken?
消息はまだつかめていない。
Her whereabouts are still unknown. The suspect hasn't been seen since. So maybe they both were kidnapped? So you're saying he's on the move yet avoiding the street cameras. At the very least, it seems the suspect is aware he is committing a crime. True. Have you checked all the records of street cameras and scanners outside Tokyo, especially within whatever the fuck region that is, as well as the other PSB data systems? We're searching, but don't be optimistic. Infrastructure beyond Tokyo is lacking, and moreover, that particular region is a granary. Uninhabited places have less scanners, which makes sense, but it also means it's a perfect place to commit crimes. Outside of Tokyo. Wait, are you? The suspect told Shiori to come with him back to her hometown so they could be together again. Logical. Are you serious? Apparently such things had happened long ago. I once read about or heard about it from Yukari after she read a classic novel she liked. I think it was called Eloping? But you would have to have a record of that. Okay, so there's an emergency report. Horror hue levels detected among passengers at an underwater subway station in Sato Marine City. The suspects have already evaded the drones. A thorough investigation was conducted at once. All street scanners among underwater subway stations were analyzed and the footage from the cameras were reviewed. Ooh, she's medium blue. Shiori's terrified face popped up in a pixelated 2D image. As the male suspect forced Shiori onto the train, his face could now be seen clearly. He looks like a fucking creep, to be fair. He looks super creepy. It was easy to identify him now. Sato, age 16, born in Sato? I don't know what the difference is. Okay, anyway, where he currently attends a local high school. His hue was a dark orange color, quite cloudy, so the darker it is, from what I'm understanding, the darker it is, the worse it is. Thankfully, Shiori's hue had not worsened that much. The hue color of Haruto is dark orange. This color bears a risk of impulsive criminal tendencies and requires immediate therapy. How will the Dominator react? Is he a target for execution? The Dominator, that's what it was called. Those were fucking weird. We won't know that until we aim the Dominator at him, though the possibility of him becoming a latent criminal is not low. Thought so. Good, we might make it in time. He might be spared the fate I had being sent to of an isolation ward and may still be able to return to society. So depending on the color, you can get therapy and return to society. Interesting. Or the fact is that his hue had deteriorated. We, the PSB SIDS Division 1, rushed to the scene. Sato Marine City, my hometown. Okay, so now we're back. So hopefully it doesn't do that for every single one, because that'll be super fucking annoying. Hey, how long are you planning to drag me around for? Oh, this is their conversation now. Oh. So, do we have a time limit on this? Are we going to sleep outdoors again tonight? I want a shower. Don't look so scared. Sleeping outdoors every once in a while is fine, okay? Take a look at your own well-rested face. It turned out quite well. Another picture? What's wrong with you? The hollow image you showed me yesterday was taken in the classroom, right? Do you get off on taking peeping Tom photos or what? Dude, that's the wrong thing to say. Well, that's because you're too cute. I never planned on misusing it, though. What is the right way to use that, you fucking weirdo? Liar, what you're doing is blackmail. If I didn't, you wouldn't have come along. I don't want to be separated from you anymore. I still like you, so please stop saying things like we'll never meet again. I never said anything like that. You did. I have proof. Look at this text. Here's what it said. Once I get to Tokyo, it's the end. I don't want either. It won't do either of us any good. We'll never meet again. Stay well. What's this? That wasn't me. It must have been my mom. She hacked into my account and sent it. Your mom? She told me she needed to make lots... I'm sorry. She told me I needed to make lots of good friends who'd be useful for my future when I went on to study in Tokyo. What's up with that? Am I just some classmate from the sticks who wouldn't be useful for your future? Is that why she made you sever ties with me? This dude's fucking insane. I never thought of it in that way. That's why when you popped up out of the blue, I was so happy to see you and hung out with you still. Is that calming him down? Hopefully, maybe. Well, that's true. If you hated me, you wouldn't have met up with me anyway. Haha, I guess I was right to come visit you. But I didn't expect you to know my address. Your AI secretary must be really advanced in order to locate my address all the way in Tokyo. What's with a thing in the middle? Isn't it? I already told you this yesterday, but when I woke up one morning, there was this new hollow avatar who introduced itself. I wonder when it got downloaded, though. Weird. This is what the AI told me. I am Alpha. I am here to help you. There's someone you want to see, isn't there? No need to hide it from me. I've been watching you. Is that the dude who's in the weird thing? In the fucking, like... yeah. It's the dude who's in, like, the fucking... like, Terminator thing. So why don't you go find her? It's not like you can't go to Tokyo, right? If you need someone to guide you, I can do that for you. And before I knew it, the AI led me to you. It was like fate, right? You and I should never be separated from each other. That's a weird way to think about it. Maybe. Well, are you satisfied now? Give me my phone back. I ended up skipping class and I need to call my mom back. You're worried about skipping class, not that this dude's gonna kill you. It's all good, right? Hey, why don't you just stay a little longer? Like a date. I didn't even do anything to you last night, right? Well, I guess I'll stay with you, but only for today, and promise me this. Delete that hollow image and return my cell phone and never do anything like this again, okay? Sure, now where should we go? There's a lot of places in this town filled with memories, huh? How are you not going to get caught, dude? The National Hospital became our temporary headquarters. It's within the Central Management Tower, which manages the entire city, also held up the dome roof. So if that goes down, that's a really dumb construction. Alright, whatever. The roof of the Central Management Tower had a takeoff landing facility for VTOLs. It was moved by an elevator which connected the dome to the outside world. This one was referred to as the Super Ambulance and was exclusive to the PSB. It'd be useful if there was ever an incident that required us to visit the countryside. So must be something I have to remember. It popped up top. The data acquired from the street cameras and scanners were sent to our analyst who stayed behind in Tokyo, where she performed further analysis. As a result, we confirmed that Haruto and Shiori were on the move in the city in a rental car. An automated taxi, underwater subway train, and now a rental car. That isn't cheap. That Haruto kid must be quite rich. That's strange. Looking back at the records of all the transportation services he's been using, all the fees seem to be covered free of charge. It's that AI that's... okay. I get it. The AI's helping him do it. So they're taking free rides? There's no record that a free pass was contracted prior to this, and moreover, his family's financial situation makes makes me believe that this kind of extravagance is very unlikely. There's a strong possibility that illegal methods are being used. You can say that twice. However, this youth is not particularly good with computers. It is hard to imagine he would have been able to hack into the system. I'll look into it a bit more, but it might take some time. The infrastructure here is very outdated, and the small population means there are less cameras installed. Which is fair. I mean, why would you need an overabundant amount of cameras in, you know, abandoned parts of cities or even small cities? We had confirmed that the rental car was still moving within the city, but without the ability to track the vehicle in real time, tedious analysis was essential. How can you monitor, okay, how can you monitor people and not track a car that's moving? Like, you can monitor people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but you can't track a car with a computer in it. That just blows my mind. Somebody's priorities were way off when they fucking designed this system. Anyway, since we have confirmed they're still in Sato Marine City, would it be fine if we went out to search for them ourselves? Count me in. Very well, move out. I'll make arrangements for transportation. We split into 2 groups and track down that rental car. Because your computer can't do it. Lame. I'll arrange for the Dominators immediately. Do you guys have any experience? Nope. Finally, I've been wanting to try shooting it. Yeah, you and me both, dude. Such a foolish thing to say. I had the same thought my first time, but that's a bit reckless, you know. That's fair. Okay, cool. Touch this. So I just press X. So oh, now what? I just keep pressing X? Alright. Dominator portable psychological diagnosis. This is what I'm talking about. They can make these fucking things, but they can't track a car. Like, that's fucking crazy. Alright, so the Dominator has been activated. User authentication. Affiliation. PSB Criminal Investigation Department. Dominator usage. Approval confirmed. You are a valid user. Current mode, non-lethal paralyzer. Please aim calmly and subdue the target. I was on the team led by Genoza along with Shu and Miss whatever the fuck her name is. Alright, so we're in the back. We don't even get to ride shotgun. For some reason, I felt a little tense. She's hot, but seems Done. Oh, fucking done. Is anything wrong? No. It's... Do you want me to drive instead? Thanks for the offer, but I have no intention of putting my life in your hands. Thanks, dude. Taku, you need some ice for that burn. Yes, I need some lice for that burn, please. Shut up, Shu, unless you want to get burned instead. Woo! It's fucking cold in that car. Stop shouting. Oh, sorry. Inspector, more data has arrived from the lab. The rental car that they are in has been located. Really? Well, I mean, this seems pretty high-tech, like it should be. Never mind, there's a Prius in the background. We're still on that level. Super advanced technology, still have a Prius. Alright. It's from the... Analyzing the rental car's GPS tracking, why wouldn't you do that to begin with? Plus images from the car's camera. I will provide you with the shortest route to intercept the target. Okay, switch to auto navigation and pursue the target. As expected of a PSB vehicle, the acceleration felt different too. According to the route simulation on the tablet, our ETA was approximately 7 minutes. Abducting a classmate and dragging her around. My god, kids these days. And I was worried about Pokemon Go. But couldn't it have been consensual? I mean, that is fair. It could have also been a planned escape. Shiori's mother has a tendency of meddling in her daughter's affairs. It's possible that Shiori may be running away. That's an interesting thought, but the fact that only one of them has a clouded hue bothers me. What do you think about this? I think that this Haruto kid is taking the lead. Refrain from speculation. I'm interested in Taku's opinion though, so why do you think it's Haruto, or why do you think Haruto's at fault? Do I actually ever get to answer anything, or am I just like watching this? Because I've been there before. My unrequited passion for Yukari acting like a fool, my hue worsening, and then my inevitable downfall. Haruto was doing the same. But I couldn't make light of my actions, to say the least. Disgraceful. I wasn't too proud to think otherwise, even if I was just some fool who had lost his way because of a woman. Target sighted. That's the rental car we're looking for. I had realized I'd been lost in thought and quickly looked forward. There it was. Beyond a row of cars was the rental car that Haruto and Shiori were in. We will now proceed to apprehend the suspect. Yes, sir. What the fuck? That's super cool. So you can just have whatever paint job you want. Okay, that's super cool. Hey, this is the PSB Sid. That rental car over there, come to a complete stop. You hear me? There's some things we need to settle with you. Awesome. The passenger's window opened and a girl stuck her head out. Shiori. Her face looked pale, eyes wide. She was calling for help but was quickly pulled back in. That guy's the predator, just as we suspected. If only you little kids don't listen, then we might have to spank you. Oh my god. Just why? Take this seriously. Obviously he's not. It was only a matter of time. That's what we all thought. But then... What? Hey, stop right there. Don't run away. The rental car accelerated into the oncoming lane. It dodged oncoming cars, skillfully slipping away. Hey, what kind of driving is that? Is that Haruto kid and drifting in the circuits or mountains? Target's pursuit specifications have been updated. Results of the expected apprehension time have changed. Estimated arrival time 12, no, 15, 27. We're getting burned by a rental car? I said don't shout. Haruto does not have a driver's license, so the car should be running via AutoNav. But then why can't I catch up to him? Ooh, pincer attack. I'm wondering when I'm actually gonna get to do anything, because it, like, right now it just seems like I'm pressing X when I want to move from slide to slide, which is super annoying. It's like a big slideshow. They had the same idea. They're approaching from the front. Wait a minute. She's not at the wheel. The other team's car was in sight. They looked so focused behind the wheel. His eyes were so intense that it was scary. The other team from the front, us from the rear. There was no way Haruto could escape now, or at least that's how it was supposed to be. Our patrol car suddenly braked and started to spin out. The tablet shot out from our lap. We swerved and barely stopped partially into the oncoming lane. What's going on? In front of us, the other car had stopped in a similar fashion. The rental car drifted right between both our cars. Stop right there. I told you not to shout. What in the world happened? Why is a patrol car from the PSB chasing us? I think my mom must have filed a report. Search request, probably. For all we know, it may have already been an incident. Why? All I wanted to do was make some final memories with you. Why does everyone have to interfere? Hue has worsened. It's now at a level that requires treatment. What's wrong, Haruto? Aren't you happy? Shut the hell up. Hey, can we stop? Let's just go home and apologize to everyone. If we stop right now, they might still forgive us, right? Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's hilarious. Do you want to leave me that much? Hey, stop. That hurts. I don't want to let you go. I just want to be with you. Please, give me a little longer. Only for tonight. Just the two of us. Let go of me. Didn't you promise not to do anything I don't like? You broke that promise first, didn't you? You said you would spend the whole day with me, but then you went and called that patrol car. Enough, let me go home. Do you hate me that much, do you, huh? Ever since we met, I was the only one who loved you, yet you never even let me have a kiss. This is getting weird. Can we just shoot him already? But we still spent some time together, right? Why? What was I to you? A friend? An accessory? Or just some convenient tool? Oh, this poor guy. Like, he's fucking crazy. Say something. Haruto, you're not happy, huh? Shut up, I'll break you. I don't want to be broken. The living must all protect and take care of each other, right? Yeah, that's right, but living isn't enjoyable either. That is troubling, Haruto. I wish to help you. If you are happy, then it will make me happy, too. So what should I do? Get out of my way. Let Shiori and me be alone. I understand. Then I will do my best not to interfere with you, but it seems the people chasing you have yet to give up. The PSB. You can track their movements? There's surveillance all over the place. Our movements are being recorded. Even now I can feel them searching for us. That's gotta be... Okay, so that's gotta be the thing we saw from the first... Like the intro in the hospital. Do something about it. We're done for if they catch us. Okay, I'll do what I can for your happiness. This thing's fucked up. Like, it has the right idea, but it's totally fucked up in the head with how it's trying to go about it. What's with this AI secretary? It's scary, but it's useful. It brought me to you, and we're alone now. I won't let anyone interfere again. Stay with me, just a little bit longer. So now we're back at... That's gotta be the one from that building. Something's interfering with the car's navigation system. This enemy is quite the skilled hacker to be able to break into the car like this while it's in manual drive. That's absurd. They're just high school students. I didn't hear anything about them having advanced data processing skills. And the motive stems from his obsession, right? It seems like there's an impulsive crime. It seems like an impulsive crime, rather. I really don't think he'd be capable of something like hacking. What's the level of Shiori's information processing skills? There's a possibility that she is leading the suspect, or lending the suspect with some assistance. Her academic results are stellar, but her information processing skills are only average. Sorry. There's only one possibility left then. There's someone helping Haruto. So someone who possesses highly skilled hacking abilities has... Is this what you were thinking? That's so weird. Like the only thing I can think of it is it's that weird like program that I think that was in the first episode. Interesting.
ハルトの行方は
What of Haruto's whereabouts?
それが雲隠れしち
It's
ゃった
like
の
they
よ
disappeared
ね
GPS data and now all the
GPS データ
logs
も
from the street
街
cameras
頭
and
カメラ
scanners
や
have all
スキャ
been
ン
erased.
データが当てにならんとなると
If we can't depend on the data, we have to inquire about this matter in the streets like like during the old days.
そんな原始的
I
な
have no
方法で
idea
は
how many years it
解
would
決ま
take
でに
to
何年
solve
かかるかわからん
the case with such a prehistoric method. Oh
そうと
yeah,
も限ら
maybe
ねえ
not.
ぜギノザさん
My gut tells me
俺
that
の勘では
Haruto has been
ハル
leaving
トはあ
clues
ちこ
all
ちに
over
手
the
がかり
place.
の根拠のない
Probably.
憶測なら聞く耳は持たんぞ
I have no interest in baseless speculation.
まあ待て
Hold on,
監視官
Inspector. Let's
聞かせてもらおうか剣
しおりとの関係が片思いに
interesting
強
whether
い
his
ラブラ
past
ブだった
relationship
に
with
せよ
Shiori or is
Haruto
one-sided
は
or mutual.
黙って
Haruto isn't the
胸に
type
秘め
to
て
keep
る
it
タイプ
hidden,
じゃ
unable to contain himself. He
い
will
て
be
も立っ
moving
てもいられ
recklessly.
例えばどんな
How
行動
so?
そりゃあ
Like telling old friends about it, looking for date spots online, and maybe later confessing his love to her.
何噛んでんだよ。照れてんの？
Why are you tripping over your words? Are you embarrassed? Wow. Taku is such a sweetheart.
うっせえこの野郎
Shut up, asshole. That would be my response too.
緊急通報
Emergency report.
松方
Location
しおり
of
と佐藤
Shiori
春人の居所が確認され
and
ました
Haruto have been confirmed.
佐渡
Listen to
海
this
上市内
audio
を巡逻中
from a
のドロー
drone
ンから
patrolling
の音
within
声
the
です
city. So now are they keeping the drones like away from them so they don't disappear again? Help me. Is there a problem? Ministry of Welfare. Okay, so is there a problem? Ministry of Welfare's urban service system supports the healthy lives of the public. Make a report. Aren't you a public safety bureau drone? Hey, what are you doing? Weren't you going to the restroom? What do you think you're doing? Trying to run away? I'm sorry. Severe stress response detected. Q check will be conducted. Q colors immediate threat or immediate treatment at your nearest medical specialist is recommended. See what you've done. We've got caught by a Q checker. Now we've been flagged, but don't worry, we won't get caught. Hey Shiori, running is pointless. Stop. She's just screaming, help me. And here it goes. Be quiet. Don't make me hurt you.
これで終わりか
Is this all we have? What about the footage?
記録されていません
Nothing was recorded.
消
There's
去
a
され
good
た可能
chance
性
it
は
was
高いです
erased, but the
ただ
drone's face
ドロー
recognition
ンのフェ
software
イス
was
レコグニション
functioning
機能は正常に
functioning
作動し
and
音声
properly
データの識
recorded.
別も完了しています
I'm sorry. Was functioning properly and the audio data verification is complete.
正真正銘
So
し
that's
おりとハルトってわ
so
け
that
か
means it was actually Shiori and Haruto. Then we have to hurry.
佐渡海上市内の全ての
Activate
ドロ
all
ーンを
drones
動員
within Sato
捜査
Marine
の範囲を
City,
広げ
widen the search
被害者と
area
容
and
疑者
find them both. Like, I want to know how much the drones can actually do, though. What about hacking countermeasures?
問題ない
No
ドローンとの
problem.
情
We'll
報
form
共
a
有を
surveillance net
リア
with
ルタイムで
real-time
継続的に行い
data sharing
監視
across
網
all
を形成
drones.
する
This will apprehend the hacker before they
敵が
can
情報操作をする
begin
前に
infiltrating our
尻尾を
systems.
掴むんだ
That's adorable that you guys think that'll work.
手法としては
As a
非
method,
常に古
one
典
can
的
say
か
it's
つオーソドックス
extremely
と言えます
old-fashioned
ね
and orthodox. A
正
plan
岡執
similar
行官
to
が提案
inquiring
し
as
た仕込み
suggested
捜査
by
に近い発想です
enforcer.
この俺が
Maso-
正岡と同レベルだというの
Are
か
you saying that
久我
I'm on the
確か
same
に
level as
少しは言葉を慎んでもらおう
Inspector? I suggest you choose your words carefully.
木下監視官
Ooh.
なぜそんなに感情的
Inspector, why are
になって
you
いるのですか
getting so emotional? I cannot
あなたの
comprehend
表情
why your expression,
態度
attitude,
口調
speech, and body
身振りの
language
全てが
are
激しい怒り
all
を示してい
indicating
る理由
anger.
俺は怒ってなどいない
I am not angry.
その
That
発言
sounded
は
angry.
様々な
That
意味で
statement is
間違
wrong
ってい
in
ます
many ways.
その
But
矛
your
盾の
denial
中
is a human
人間
characteristic.
的
Is she
な
not
特徴だとす
human?
れば非常に興味深く感じ
I
ます
find intriguing, however, emotions
捜査上
may
の
distort
判断
judgment.
に感情
Is
に
she
乗って
not
歪む
really
危険性を
human?
指摘
Is
し
she a cyborg? That's the word for it. Haha, I remembered. She
俺の
must be,
判断が
right?
間違ってるというのか
Are you saying that my judgment is
聞き込み
wrong?
捜査による情報収
The
集には
results
一定の成果が期
we
待
can
できます
expect from inquiring others, we can learn about
容疑者佐藤春人の生育歴
excuse
社
me.
会的例や
The
ハビタ
suspect
スおよびプロフ
Haruto
ァイルを知ることである
Haruto's background, social network habits, and profile.
黙れ
Shut up.
木野田さん
Inspector,
深立さんも
please stop
議
this
論は
argument
そ
at
のぐらい
once.
にしてくだ
We
さい
must first decide what course of action to take now.
捜査方針はすでに示した
I've already given the
俺の指示に
objective,
従え
just
ばいいだろ
follow my
そんな
instructions.
に
There's
頭
no
ご
need
な
to
し
put
に
it
言わ
like
なく
that,
たっていい
Spectre.
鶴に貴様も反抗
Are you
する
going against me as well?
喧嘩売って
Or are
る
you
のはそっ
trying
ちだ
to
ろ
pick a fight? I
引
don't
き込み捜
think
査が無
asking
意味だ
around
なん
is
て
meaningless.
俺は
Let's
思わ
just
ね
do everything we can.
じゃあ2チー
And
ム
let's
に分か
split
れ
into
ましょ
two
う。
teams.
ギノザさんの班はドローンを指揮
Inspector
し、
Genoza's
容疑
team
者を追
will
ってください。
utilize the Jones to pursue the
私
suspect.
は
I will
正
go
岡
with
さんたちと聞
and
き込みに
question
回
the
ります。
bystanders.
賛成だ。
Agreed,
オートロビ
only
を取
two
り外した
cars
車両は2台しか
be
用意できない
paired
と連絡が入ってい
without
る。
the auto
ギ
navigation
ノと俺
system.
たち
That
で
leaves
1台
one
ず
for
つ
each
使わ
of
せてもらお
us.
う。なら好きにしろ。
Do as you please. You're
貴
coming
様は俺
with
と
me.
一緒。
What should I do? Okay, here we go. So this is where I actually get to make a decision. And this is where I'm going to stop this episode because it's dragging on a little too long for me. And I'm sure for you guys too. Literally all I've done is press X and read this entire time. But if you're enjoying this, check out the next video, which again, I'm hoping to have all these up around the same time. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when new videos pop up if you haven't done so already. And remember to have a great night, guys.